Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Harbinger League. It's been a couple days since we've, brought out a recording, and I've actually been playing quite a lot off stream. 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Sometimes I just forget to record, or I'm not streaming or anything. So just to, kind of catch you guys up, what I've done is I'm still using the same equipment that I have been using before. Except I switched over to Cyclone for my multi-target. So for clearing we're using Cyclone, and then for bosses we'll be using Viper Strike, and we'll just be rolling with that until I'm more comfortable with my Viper Strike stuff, simply due to the fact that Viper Strike hasn't been that good to me when it comes to clearing. So I'm still using Rigwald's Charge. I did go get my first Ascendancy, so I did the normal lab, and the first one I got was Mistress of Sacrifice, and it's actually really cool. So I was looking, I didn't know if this was going to work out, but for example, look, if I pop Spirit Offering, I get 800 like ES right from the get-go. So if I can just add on a little bit more defense to my build so that they don't do so much damage to me, because right now one of the problems I'm facing is that enemies who hit me are hitting me for way too much. So I'm hoping to reduce the damage taken, but once I do that, I find that every time I pop Spirit Offering, I am getting just a lot of ES, and it's really helping with my survivability. So right now what we have is a cast when damage taken Spirit Offering, which essentially gives us 2% energy shield it gives us 2% of our max HP as energy shield for each corpse that we consume, up to a maximum of 9 corpses. So you can potentially get 18% of your HP as energy shield, basically.
God bless you on this fine day, Exile.
And it seems to be working pretty well, and I really like the fact, when that moment when you start to see your build starting to take shape, which is what's happening here. And so the moment I just got my Ascendancy, by the way. So I kind of waited until Act 6, which honestly it took a while, and it shouldn't have. I could have gotten my Ascendancy way earlier. I just crushed the Zaro without needing to do anything. But I mean, like, our build is starting to take shape, and I was like, oh, I have to record this. I have to show this off a little. Survivability, just in terms of damage mitigation, is still a bit of a problem, and it is something that I have to look at. So right now I got Immortal Call, Spirit Offering on cast when damage taken, but I think once I get a little bit more Life Leech, or maybe with Cyclone life gain on hit, will be a lot more survivable. So we'll have to see. There's still a lot of equipment I'm looking to get, and a lot of it comes down to just being at the right level. So right now we're level 53. Shaper's Touch, Dendrobate, like Starburst, all of those things, they require us to be Starburst. Starforge is what I meant to say. Starburst. I'm thinking about candy right now. It's almost Halloween, guys. You got 1 month left, right? But Starforge, like all these things, they require us to be like over level 60. So we gotta wait it out a little bit. Probably wait till we get to Act 10 before we can get all of our gear. But once we do, I am super excited to see what'll happen. Because even now, things are... Even if it doesn't work, it looks really cool, I have to say. Seeing Spirit Offering pop every now and then getting all this energy shield back, it's like a passive way of, getting back HP. And the idea is, once you take in... Say you get 800 energy shield back, and... you take another 800 damage, and you pop it again, and you get another 800 energy shield. Now this is assuming that you only get bursted for that much, right? Obviously if you get one-shotted, like, you're boned. Which is, I think, still, one of the devices to this build, which is if you're still gonna get one-shotted, that's not gonna stop. Like, a big hit isn't gonna do anything here, right? So... I don't know. We're gonna have to see till we get to the late game to see if this will actually work. Still a lot of synergizing that we have to do. That's the thing, right? Like, the build isn't complete because there's still a lot of synergistic items that I have not been able to pick up. And one of the problems we're facing right now is that, you know, I get into battle, and right off the bat I pop Spirit Offering. Just because, you know, we don't have all that much, like, we get hit really hard right from the beginning, and then we pop Spirit Offering and there are no corpses to consume. So we actually don't get back all that much energy shield, which is not very desirable, I have to say. So I have to find a way to mitigate that, but this is kind of cool. Like, I haven't seen anybody make a build like this, probably because it doesn't work that well. But when it does work, it just feels nice. You know, it's your own little project, and I feel accomplished. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. And so far, though, after I got my first Ascendancy, actually, it actually helped my survivability by a lot. Because prior to this, or to all this Spirit Offering shenanigans, I was actually having trouble surviving. You know, everything hit me so hard. I was getting two-shotted by everything. Now it's a little bit better, but I'm still running into issues. Like, resistance isn't an issue, but we have no armor, we have no evasion. We don't have a secondary form of defense. And I'm thinking of maybe getting a little bit of Mana Leech, and then doing Mind Over Matter, maybe? I'm not sure. But I gotta do something. I need a second layer. Like, just straight HP. Straight HP is good and all, right? Because the more HP you get, the more energy shield you get. You got that kind of synergy right there. And this is kind of similar to that Baron build we did last league, where we were also going Spirit Offering, but we had Eldritch Battery. And, you know, our mana was just always full because we would always be casting Spirit Offering, and we get like 2,000 mana every time. Or 2,000 ES. But, I don't know, it wasn't... We were dying to chaos damage, basically. So this time around, hopefully with Mind Over Matter, and as a Necro, you know, we get a lot of chaos resistance. Hopefully it'll be better, because the game is designed around you having minus 60 chaos resistance. If we can somehow get like 0 chaos resistance, maybe we'll be in a good spot. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna be reaching Act 7 soon. We're just gonna finish up this last area. Let's go fight the Brine King. And then and I guess this boss fight will be like a good indicator of how well our build is currently going. Because I know the Brine King does a lot of damage, and right now, you know, my issue is that I really don't have much survivability. As a matter of fact, you know what? Cyclone melee damage. I'm thinking it might be a good idea to go back, talk to Lily, and let's get life gain on hit support gem, because this will help us tremendously. So let's do that. This will help. Okay. So hopefully with this, like, life gain on hit with Cyclone is essentially another layer of defense, because you're getting back a lot of HP. You're hitting so fast. Maybe this is how we do it for now. And then until we get into the late game, this is our life now. By the way, I have still been playing a lot of Divinity. And probably next stream, or next week, we're going to be continuing with our Divinity streams. It has been so fun. There's been so many games that I've been meaning to play. But currently, you know, I'm stuck on the Divinity and PoE life. This is me now. Which is fine. At the same time, though, like, I've just been having a hard time finding time to come home and stream. A lot of times just because, you know, stuff is happening at work, I come home late, go to the gym, and next thing I know, it's like 7:30 p.m. and all I want to do is take a nap, you know. Okay, so because I removed melee physical support gem from my 4-link, my damage is a lot crappier, which is a given. Okay, more life gain on hit. But every time I pop Spirit Offering, it's like the greatest thing ever, man.
I need more mana.
Okay, so mana regen is still a bit of a problem, which is also why I have not yet, you know, gotten Mind Over Matter, because I don't have enough mana regen. Even though I'm running Clarity and everything, I don't think I've taken all that many mana regen nodes, so... Oh my god, I have better luck just using Viper Strike right now. Okay, on a hit, Cyclone. So with this level, I'm gonna take a Jewel Socket, and I have the Viper Strike Jewel. Let's see, where is it? Not Poacher's Aim, here. Growing Agony. So this will give us more DOT. Viper Strike deals increased damage with hits, and poison for each poison on the enemy, and with at least 40 dexterity and radius, Viper Strike has a 10% chance per poison on enemy to grant Unholy Might for 4 seconds on hit. So that is really good. We're gonna get a lot more damage now, I think. Yeah. I should be getting Fortify, actually. Like Leap Slam Fortify or something. I think that would help too. Or maybe just straight Vigilant Strike. Because Leap Slam, the animation might be too slow for me. So yeah, I'm still taking a lot of damage. You can kind of tell. And being on Tar is probably the worst thing for our character as a melee. Just because, you know, we are already so slow while cycloning. Getting hindered even more, it really doesn't help. Alright. But I'm most curious about fighting the Brine King. I really don't know how that's gonna go. I feel like we're gonna die. But who knows,
So
right?
courageous. Such a fine example of womanhood. I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Look at her hand.
Or my husband.
The hell is that?
His Majesty could never be satiated on his wedding day by one bride alone. Thank you, my new sister. I shall always treasure your company.
Man. Poor Nessa. She was my favorite, man. Yo, we're doing a lot of damage, I have to say. Oh, what's happening here? Right, right. Well, hopefully Desecrate will do something for me, or the Spirit Offering. Like, I haven't taken any damage just yet, which is good. Really good. And it's not like I'm evading it either. I think it's just the Spirit Offering stuff. The extra 800 ES is making a big difference. We essentially have 3,000 effective life pool, which is huge. Okay. I can't believe I'm just tanking this right now. This is insane. Okay. We're good. We're good. Just gotta pop Spirit Offering every now and then. And we got him. That was actually really easy. This area is level 50, we're level 54. We're not even that over leveled. Like we are, but not significantly. Not as much as I thought I was. Reduced recovery speed. No, I'm not about that. Okay, so we got Soul of the Brand King. We're gonna take, I guess, Soul of Tukohama. Wheelum Roth. We are going to Act 7? Yeah. Okay, I have to say it was relatively simple. So I mean, we've gone through the story already, so I'm not gonna read everything again. And more about, you know,
journey well.
Finding loot, progressing, farming. At least in PoE. Where are my flasks? Actually, no, I don't even want this. Actually. Increased recovery speed, increased evasion. That's good. For instant recovery. And removes bleeding. Okay, that's really good. Let's take this. Where are my flasks at? Oh, here. Alright. So let's move on. I mean, I would really love to get me a 5-link. Like a dendrobate. That a cheap construction. Like, how much are they right now? Dendrobate. And what level do I need? Level 59. So I can't even use it yet. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we gotta wait.
God bless you on this farm.
Oh my god, why did I even activate this thing? See, this is the dream. One day having all this ES, 2000 ES, that's insane, man. That must be like a level 20 discipline. With generosity or something.
I need more mana.
All right. That's pretty easy. So yeah, right now I think if I do a full spirit offering, so with all 9 corpses, I think we get to somewhere like 800 or 800 ES, 900 maybe. Now once we get a little bit more strength and we get Shaper's Touch and we get, you know, all those life and ES nodes, hopefully it'll be a lot better. Like, I'm hoping to reach somewhere around 2000 ES with 5000 HP. We'll have to see though. For endgame, that's the goal though. With mind over matter. I know that there's a lot of stuff, but I think we can kind of stretch it to there. If we get enough gear, at least. Mind over matter is a little debatable. But definitely the ES and life we can do. Alright, so what's the goal here? What are we trying to do? Silver locket. That was like in a building somewhere, right? Man, I can't do it. I need melee physical damage. I'll just rely on my flasks instead of like gain on hit. I lose way too much damage if I don't do this. Like, look at the difference. So much better now. Alright. So there's the exit, but let's do that Wayland Roth quest. I think you get an extra passive point, right? Or I hope you do. So where are you at? Whalem Roth. You know, I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, what's GGG gonna do for the next few acts? Or I guess for the next few leagues. Because what do you do for a major expansion? You're already at 10 acts. I can't imagine that they would release even more. Like, maybe they'll improve some acts, which I'm totally cool with. What do you do after? And then I realized that, oh my god, like, GGG can add new ascendancies. Imagine if every class got a new ascendancy. How insane would that be? Each class has 4 ascendancies now. Or something like that. But then I know half the people are like, instead of doing that kind of stuff, that's power creep. Why don't you just, you know, buff some of the unused skills in the past, which that might be cool too. Change up the meta. I guess there's a lot that you can still do in this game when it comes to, you know, development. Alright, got the locket. Let's get out. The last couple days, this is basically what I've been doing. Like, it's just I just stopped thinking, right? Because you're just progressing, you're killing things. You hit the Cyclone button, you hold it, and Cyclone actually got a lot better this patch, or not this patch, but this league. After they did the fix where you don't, you know, your Cyclone doesn't stop whenever you hit a little pebble. It's been amazing. I've been really enjoying it. So yeah, when we do a full Spirit Offering, you can kind of see our energy shield goes up to around 876, give or take. But sometimes I take big hits and my cast when damage taken doesn't trigger. I don't understand. Maybe there aren't enough corpses around. Or maybe I'm taking damage over time. Because that won't trigger cast when damage taken. Like this triggered it, but I didn't get any ES for it. I don't know. It's a little quirky right now. I gotta figure this out. I think I just get so little ES that the moment it pops, they hit me again, and all the ES is gone again. I suspect that's what's happening. Like, okay, I'm gonna make corpses. Hit me. It didn't pop. Oh, that time it did. Hit me. There. It didn't do anything. I think I'm taking just way too much damage. Interesting. I'm gonna need Spirit Offering to pop more often, I think. But this new Viper Strike Jewel is making my single target a lot better. It wasn't like this before. I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Things are coming together. Alright, which way do I want to go? Either way. Okay. Talk to Helena. Okay, we can't go there. So I guess we're going south. kind of forgot what it was like doing Act 7. But I'm starting to remember again. So you have to take like that weird den thingy to end up on the other side. Alright, we go this way. Fellshrine Ruins. The old school farming area. Like, this was back in the days where we didn't even have an Act 3. So everybody just farmed Fellshrine. Those were the days, man. It's actually kind of cool how they did ailment damage, because for multi-strike it reduces your... Oh, what is this dude? Oh, this was one of the unique monsters I had to kill. How many do I have left? Only one more. Regulus Sun's Herald. That sounds like somebody in Act 8. But yeah, for multi-strike, we deal 30% less attack damage. But since ailments are based off of your base damage, multi-strike is nothing but a benefit for a Viper Strike. Like, Viper Strike still does full ailment damage instead of 30% less. So for, I feel like for a lot of like melee poison, or yeah, melee poison builds, or even what's that skill? I don't even remember what it's called. Like bleeding bleeding Crimson Dance builds, multi-strike's like a no-brainer. So good. Because you don't take any penalties from it. Except your attack damage, but who cares? You're building off of the ailment damage. Alright. I forget why I'm here. I'm supposed to be in the crypt to do something, right? Okay. I know what's going on. I remember now. Level 55, nice. So I'm thinking maybe we get a little bit of mana regen or mana leech, and then after I'm gonna go down here and grab poison damage, because there's a significant amount of poison damage there. I shouldn't miss it. And Holy Might is actually so good. I really like this Viper Strike Jewel. Makes me feel really strong. For the most part, this is just a Cyclone build. But we're mixing in Viper Strike for single target. And it's actually doing really well. Alright, find Malagaro's map. I remember this. Let's go this way.
Too much clutter.
Oh. Let's take that 6 socket. Gotta get that currency. That's what we're all about. Cash money. Okay. I mean, we're just spinning. Spin to win right now. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm hoping that I can do enough element damage that I can just sort of spin past them, keep going, and they'll just naturally die. Doesn't seem to be happening, especially with these bigger mobs. Shoot, I don't think Harbingers leave any corpses. Do they? I don't think they do, man. Maybe that's why my spirit offering isn't doing anything.
Too much clutter.
Excuse me? You can't tell me that there's too much. There's no room. I'm all about hoarding all the items. Too much clutter. Whatever, man. Actually, I should probably go back and sell, huh?
Greetings.
Greetings. And while we're at it, turn in all our quests and everything. Oh. Wow, this is a pretty good two-handed mace. Let me turn on my trade macro. Is it better than this? 1.44, 1.62, more movement speed. That's a big deal. 152 to 233. This might be better, you know? But we wouldn't be able to Viper Strike with it. So that's actually pretty bad. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. What would I want? Probably a Basalt Flask? Because I'm taking way too much physical damage, I think. Basalt or Granite? Let's do Basalt.
Fair winds and
Flat damage reduction seems OP. Maximum charges.
Hello.
No, I don't want that. Physical attack leech. Okay. Physical damage leech? Nah. Removes bleeding? No. More charges? No. What am I looking for? Charge recovery is okay, but not leech. Maybe something like Dispel Frozen? Charge removes shock. No, I need remove freeze, I think. Not burning. No, why am I always getting leech? Curses is okay. Fine. Fine. So be it.
Hello.
Oh, let me check this thing. So it has 302 DPS. This one has 241 DPS.
Keep your life to your
However, I get less move speed.
Greetings.
And I cannot use Viper Strike with it. But DPS. Okay, let's give it a try. It's 20% it. It's worth trying at least. So we would be stuck with... We would be stuck with Cyclone. How do I feel about that? I guess it could be worse. If our clear speed gets better, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Let's see. We want to go talk to Whalem first. Oh no, I already did that. Search the crypt underneath Fell Shrine for Malagaro's map. Okay. Okay, yeah, so no Viper Strike. I could actually switch back to Sunder if I wanted. What if I just stayed on Cyclone? Okay, well, there's the map. Okay, sure. Let's see. We'll give this a try for a bit. Just because it's gonna increase our deeps. So I guess I don't mind it too much. And for Viper Strike, is it... Viper Strike deals more damage. Viper Strike grants Unholy Might. I'm still not used to this character, just because of how... I'm still playing my Charge Dash character every now and then. And like, the Charge Dash character is so fast, man. Just because it's a raider, and we built it for move speed, and it's Queen of the Forest and everything. So it feels really... It feels like we're moving in molasses when I'm playing this one. I don't know. It feels weird. I'm not used to it yet. Like, you need some time for your eyes to adjust. Alright, well, we're getting through this pretty well. And we're leveling really fast, too. I guess I can't complain. And the poison damage is wrecking them. Like, I don't really need to do... I don't need to backtrack. Which is a big deal. I feel so slow, though. Losing that 10% movement speed from Rigwald's charges. I'm not very happy about it. But the damage is good. I have to think about that. The damage is very good. Man, I need more charges on these. Maybe I can self-cast Flesh Offering, just so I can go a little faster. This is way too slow. Oh, here it is. Silk with the waypoint.
Hello to you, great dreamer.
Hello to you as well.
We shall move on a tale together when days pass. Perhaps we shall again.
Okay, so I need to enter Malagaro's map. I'm not looking forward to the Arakali fight, actually. I think it might be pretty tough, especially with this character. With Charge Dash, you can kind of just like dodge the lasers with your dash. You can't really do that here. I don't even have a movement skill. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna need to incorporate something, that's for sure. Yeah, this poison's pretty strong. Just gotta stack a couple layers and you're good to go. Man, not having those, you can kind of see, not having Spirit Offering, my survivability just goes way down. Spirit Offering is making a big difference right now. So let me add that Desecrate Totem. so I can keep popping Spirit Offering. There you go. This is actually a pretty big map. I kind of like the way they do this. It's like an intro to maps, right? Like people will do this, they're like, oh, that's a weird quest, and then in the future, like when they get to the end game, they see the map device, they're like, oh yeah, I've seen this thing before. I know how it works. And then you enter a whole new world of mapping. There's so much to do there. It's insane. Filling up your atlas. Well, speaking of atlas, okay, we share atlases. That's good. I'm like, I don't want to redo my atlas. Okay. I mean, I'm getting really good EXP. And I don't think I'm clearing that slow. It'd be better if I were one-shotting them or something, but... I mean, it's first world problems. Oh, I'm killing them. I can't kill them in like a second. I mean, they're still dying. It takes me more than 2 spins to kill a mob. Who cares? Still better than Charge Dash. Like, Charge Dash was a cool skill, but my eyes hurt playing it. That's the only thing. It wasn't good for streaming. It's okay to play just like off stream. And I have been. I've been running a lot of Uber Labs and stuff. Which, by the way, are very profitable. Like, even the enchants themselves, you can get some good stuff with it. Alright, Malagaro's Workshop. Ah, it's this dude. Unfortunately, I don't have any Chaos Resistance just yet, but... So I guess Spirit Offering isn't really gonna do much for me. We'll have to see. Now this is where I wish that I actually had Viper Strike. Because all I'm doing is poisoning him with Cyclone, which... I don't know, is it working? I hope it is. That's like Charge Dash right there, right? I wonder if you can get Veil Charge Dash. That's basically how I imagine it would look. You target a point and you Veil Charge Dash around the area like this? Yeah. And you send out like 8 images? That'd be really cool. Alright. Black Venom. Let's TP out. Map is completed. Get an Obsidian Key that takes us to Chamber of Sins level 2. This is actually a little confusing. I think I've had quite a few people ask me this league. It's like, oh, like I can't get to the den, the game is bugged, blah blah blah. Like, what's going on? I can't get there. And it's like you have to go to the crypt. It's such a roundabout way of doing it. You have to go to the crypt, get Malagaro's map, come to the map device, you know, do the map, get the poison or the venom, give it to Silk, and he gives you the key, which gives you access to Chamber of Sins level 2. If you're a person who just like doesn't follow the quest, like the quest points, and just like does his own thing and tries to progress to the next level, you're gonna get stuck. So a lot of people were like, I don't know how to get through Act 7. And I'm like, oh, did you get stuck in Chamber of Sins? They're like, yeah. It's like, okay, here's what you do. Okay, okay, another 6 socket. Don't mind if I already did. Oh, inner treasure. Ah. Trash. You know, all this Act 1 to 10 stuff, it's still fresh. It still feels fresh. Like, I've only gone through it twice, I guess 3 times, because I played the beta. Oops. So I don't mind it just yet, you know? Like, I'm enjoying not even the leveling process, but the progression. Like, it's feeling like a smooth progression. You still have the same problem where I think there just isn't enough powerful gear between level, I don't know, 30 to 50. So you kind of feel like early on you have this big power spike because every item you get is an upgrade. And then in the middle, where you're like between acts, I don't know, 5 to 7 or 5 to 8, where you're like, you know, level 40, level 50, your upgrades aren't all that significant unless you can get leveling uniques. And then you get to like level 68 or level 70 and it's like boom, all of a sudden there's this huge power spike where you get all these build enabling items. I wish there were some better uniques in the mid game that you can use. Like, there are a few, but there's just isn't much variety, you know? Fidelitas isn't here anymore, right? Okay, yeah. Alright. The Den. Oh, this was the quest line where they revived the Great White Beast, right?
The end of
I kind of remember this. Some necromancer. Let's take armor ES.
Keep your life
I don't know, it doesn't matter. Move speed is what's most important. Actually, speaking of boots, let's sell everything and then see if we have some backup boots.
Farewell.
There we go. Essence, card, boots. So I have this 30% move speed, life, cold resistance. That's better than what I got. What other boots do I have? This one, 25% move speed. This one is 20% move speed, but no life. I want life, that's for sure. I need red, red, blue, green. That might not be easy to roll with these boots. And I have some decent helmets now as well, actually. Like this Earthsign Pelt. 82 life, 33 fire res, 13 cold res. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, but you need blue, 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 red. Holy crap, how do I roll that? I actually have a lot of gear that I can upgrade. Hold on. No, my current gloves are better. Do I have like decent chest armors? Life. Wow, my current chest is a lot of life. Never mind. Okay, so wow, how do I roll this? What about this belt? 92 life, 32 cold res, 25 lightning res. Oh yeah, it's really good. And increased physical damage. Gimme, gimme. Okay, so resistances are still looking pretty good. Only thing I have to worry about are sockets. Or colors, I mean. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Go to the artisan bench. Change it to 2 sockets. So what do I want? I want blue, blue, blue. Oh my god, okay. So at least 1 blue socket. At least 2 blue sockets. How hard is it to roll 2 blue? Probably they just pay the price of 25 chromes. And then 3 sockets? 2 sockets? This seems like a silly way of doing this. What do I have? Clarity? I kind of need it. Sure. This is a waste of money, man. Why am I doing this? But I already started. I need a blue. Give me a blue. Give me a blue. Okay. And then fuse it. Armor scraps. Okay, what do I need here realistically? I need Wither. I need Spell Totem. I guess Desecrate. I don't need life gain on hit. Okay, so blue, red, green. Put that there. Whatever, I'll put aside the life gain on hit. And then I'll put these away. Do I have any good gear over here? Nah, not really. This chest is pretty good. But they're all like green chests. I need armor. Like, this is good. 101 life. That's just a lot of life with no resistances. I don't know. Yeah, these are decent gloves, actually. Once again, not enough life. What about the ring? Holy shit. This one is... Wow. 120 life. Let's take a look at this. It could be good. Alright. So what resistances am I missing? Nothing, really. Lightning, I suppose. Can I craft lightning resistance on here? It already has 3 suffixes? Man. What about you? No resistance either. How about you? Attributes. This one I can put on some lightning res. I think I will. So these boots will have lightning res. And then I can switch out the belt. And this will give me 50 more life. That's a big deal. And what else can I craft on here? I can craft movement speed. I don't know if I want to do that. I can craft energy shield. I don't know if I want to do that either. Life recovery. No, I won't craft anything on this. And then I will keep the belt. Okay. Let's see how we... Let's take a look here. So we're in the den. Let's see how the damage is. I actually have to call it an episode right here. We're already at 55 minutes. If anything, I don't think damage got a lot better. But our survivability definitely did. Because now we're sitting at 2500 HP. So that's pretty good. We want to maybe get to 3500 by Act 10. I think that would be a good spot. And I will be picking up a lot more life nodes, I think. Actually, no, I won't be. Not for a while. So we're going to have to rely on our gear, really. But for example, the belt, it has a lot of life. So I'm pretty happy with that. And that other belt, it had a lot of life, but it had physical damage. But now that I think about it, the physical damage really didn't matter because physical damage doesn't scale with poison, right? I think? Actually, maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe I want that instead. Yeah, maybe I want that 15% damage for poison. I need to confirm. Poison damage PoE. Does it scale with physical? Or does it only scale with chaos? Yeah, it doesn't scale with physical, so whatever. I guess I don't care. Okay, well, we got the waypoint for Ashen Woods. Or Ashen Fields, I meant. So probably next episode we're going to be fighting Groose. But that's it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. See you soon.